Welcome back to the channel, guys, here on MPTC Rugby. Can I just say thank you for the support on the last video, for watching it, but 57.9% of you watching it aren't subscribed, so hit that red button below and subscribe and give it a thumbs up. So we're going to go into the video. My 12th place today is Saracens. Saracens are being relegated, so I'm just going to move it on because I'm going to do another video on that. Just simple as there. My 11th place, Worcester. Worcester have blacked off of the last part of the season, but I still think they had good results. But the quality and depth they have, because there's now going to be no internationals, it's going to affect them massively, because that's where they pick up most of their points. And they didn't put that many points in February and March, so I don't think they're going to be that strong. Some of the fixtures they have are quite hard, and I think won't play as well as people think they will. But I think Francis Hugard's going to have a massive game. My 10th place is Gloucester. Gloucester won't look as good. Mossart's gone, Hanson's gone, Marshall's gone, Mossart's gone. Loads of players are gone. And it's looking like Grobler's on his way out too. And I think if they don't replace them, they will finish 10th. Skivington is an unknown prospect for the team. We don't know. Looks like Rory Teague, their tax coach, is going now. What the hell is going on, Gloucester? You need to get a tax coach, because I think he's a really good tax coach and will bring a different aspect to the team. Danny should put George Skivington into the job, basically, and we'll find out if it works. But I don't think the run of fixtures, losing those players, will have a massive impact on the squad, and I just don't think they'll come back from it. Really, I don't. Really, they won't. My 9th place is London Irish. London Irish have been really good. I really like Dang the Kiss, because he just brings that calmness in the dressing room. When you need, so if you're 14-12, it's closer. Irish guy just need that calmness, and that's what I like about it. But they have been losing. They're losing Stephen Mile experience. Look like they might be losing Conus Rhymer. The rumours going around. They stood down. And other players too, like Adam Coleman. If they lose those players, they will drop down the table, because you've got to have players like that. They are not 8th in the league at the moment, and they've been so crucial to how they want to play. Their team has internationals, but the thing is, no England internationals, and these players might want big offers from Japan and France. That could make the difference, I feel. And if they can keep, they've changed my prediction, but as it looks at the moment, they might be leaving. If they leave, and Kona Kotas Rona and Adam Coleman and Paddy Jackson, you can't lose, because they are crucial to the way London Irish play. That's my 9th place, and I think George Skivington will be a loss. They've got to find a replacement soon. My 8th place is my club, Leicester Tigers. Leicester Tigers have lost players. Manu Talang, if he stays, it's undecided at the moment we're recording. Ford, Genge and Tafno Lavanini has not been confirmed, but Genge, Lavanini and Ford look like staying. They will bring a physical, and glad Lavanini stay. And keep Tafno stay. You've got a back row of Liam Bird, Tafno and Bring. I'm doing a review of each and single team. And I believe they will get up the league with Steve Borthwick in charge. He will push them up the league, and I think that's crucial for Leicester Tigers if they want to become the great club they once were. That's my opinion. And I do believe we've now got the perfect coaching staff in that team. And we'll see. It's a chance to mix them around for Leicester now. They can do what they want. They got 9 games to mix around with their team and see how they want to play. And now we're going to go into my 7th place, my European places now. Harlequins, led out by Paul Gustard. Paul is left the England coaching setup. And some say, why did you do that? And he's gone on to do good things. There haven't been big things from Gustard, but he's improving defence. He's improved on their recruitment basis. They're bringing like Andrew B. Ostergunin, big powerful centre, but let go in Cecilia that hasn't lived up to the measures that they thought it would for Munster. But I just feel they are going to go bigger next year. If they lose Aaron Jones, their scrum has been rude. Losing Carl Sinclair, a massive loss too. Danny Care needs to get those in, and I think Danny Care should be their captain. Chris Robshaw's going to be a loss in the end of next season. That experience around the camp that they will have. My sixth place is Bath. I really like the way Stuart Hooper. He's a bit like Jordan Murphy. Inexperienced, but they believe they can have a big success with him. The vision of the club is good from him, and that's something I like about Stuart. Vision. He's got a good back, Tajan Dempsey, good scrum coach in Neil Hartley. He's scrum coach, but he's a forward coach. And I think Neil's has brought a really good forward gaming in. But use your backs. You have so many good backs. Why don't you use them? That's how good they are. Why not? My fifth place is between Wasps and Northampton. Northampton. I don't personally think you will be that as good as you were before lockdown. Northampton will drop a place into fifth. Northampton will be negative. It will take a few years to get Mitchell to the places that Ryanek is. Ryanek is a different quality to Mitchell, in my opinion. Mitchell, first choice England scrum half in 2 years' time, but you won't hit the ground running. That's the thing. Maybe next year you'll see the big Mitchell the year after. At the moment in time, in the end of this season, I do not see Purvis Ryanek doing it, but they can still go. They're really going to test Wasps. I think it's going to be 1 point. Generally, guys, I think it's going to be 1 point in it. I think Bristol will come over. I think there'll be not a losing bonus point, and Bristol got like the tries with Wasps get. Bristol Wasps, Northampton are very good attacking sides, and I like that. My fourth place Wasps, they've been extremely good since Dai Young's left. Les Tiger, first game, Lee Blackett comes in, but they lost. That's unfortunate. But that was when they kicked on. They knew we're in a club that used to be big, a bit like Leicester used to be big, and we're seeing that for Lee Blackett. Lee has showed just attack. He's given them game time just to attack them. Fekatoa's been good. Kibareki's been good. Sopwanga's come back in the side. Imanga's good. Robson's good. Other players like Joe Laundry, captain experience, massive. Tommy 10, all these players, some forward, some backs there. I like that. And they just know how to play. They are a very attacking team, but they lack defensively. That's where you need to improve and just showing what they need to do. I would just bring more defensive cohesion and a bit more ball carrying game. And I like that. Nitin Carr will be a loss to them because he can cover that whole back row. Third choice is Sale. Sale Sharks. They are second at the moment as it stands, but I think they're going to drop one position. With Bristol players coming in, maybe Manny's been rumoured today, Radraja's coming in, Peartow. Where do you stop with the firepower there? They've got people like Nathan Hughes too, Callum Sheedy, the controller, Piers O'Connor, plenty of players. Lower Tower. That's Bristol's team. Sale's team have DeLurg. Dupree is good, but they're not Ravrad or Peartow standard. Sales. They don't have across that team. Sam Jones really good, Piers O'Connor, but they not have. Solomon does not try to Rav Rowder. Peartow does not try to Simon Hammersley. Morahan, I think Morahan and a yard at the same level personally. That's just my opinion. But they brought some good centres in, but I just don't think. And Sale will drop. I think that the games there will be tough. It's going to go through to a semi-final, and that's what's going to happen. But June is going to be a very close semi-final for my next team, as you can tell, Bristol. Bristol are second. And the difference, I think, again, it's going to be 2 points. It's going to be so tight between second and third. It's going to be 2 to 3 points, I feel. With tries will be massively important in how each team wants to play the game. Bristol brought Radrada in, explosives them. Pat Lamb has got in them how to play that I would want less to play. That attacking flair, you know. Well, I just love that about Bristol. What can you do about it? You know something's going to come and how you want to play. And they know they will be really tested next year. My call is now Bristol will really, really come close to Exeter. That's my call now, guys. got it here on FBTC Rugby. Number 1 is Exeter. Exeter Chiefs are the Chiefs. We know what they stand for. They're so good at the moment. They've brought Don Arman in. They haven't let anyone really go. They've lost into why, but they're giving trust in Mjolnir. Give it 2-3 years, Mjolnir will be good. He is good. I like Eddie Jones likes him, and I think the 3 scrum halves for England: White, Mjolnir, and Mitchell. Those 3 scrum halves will be contesting for England. And maybe Randall and those 2. Those 4 will be contesting for England. Whilst Eddie Jones is in charge. But they have got a forward pack. They know if their set piece doesn't work, they don't play well on the day. If their set piece does work, it's a really good game. Their forward pack is strong, knowing they have great tactics, great coaching team, and they know how they want to play with it. The back, super quick. Hoggy's a great team. I'm going to go review each team and each squad and what I think of them so far. And that basically a team review and their coaches and all around the club basically. And I generally think it'll be Exeter to be in the semi-final with. So here are my semi-finals. So my semi-final 1, Exeter versus Wasp. I think Exeter will come out on top with this. Exeter will just show too much though. They're really good defensively. Wasp a bit weak defensively. And if they can't show this attacking power in this semi-final, it's going to be game over for Wasps. End of. But if they can show the attacking flair and they're strong up defensively during this lockdown, it will be a different matter how Wasps play. And then it'll be a much closer semi-final. But I still think Exeter will come out on top. So my semi-final 1 goes to Exeter Chiefs. Semi-final 2, Bristol versus Sale. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be again 5 points to 10, 5 points to 0. I think the score will be 4 points. Difference will be 4 points. Very close. And the way they play, I just see Bristol with the July signings in. If it wasn't July, I would have fancied Sale for this. They bring in Brad in, other players into. I really like. And that's just my opinion. I do feel Bristol, but if they lack a defensively on the day, Sale will win. It's simple as that. If they lack defensively, Sale will win. If they're good, they're always going to be good attacking. Lack defensively, but Sale lack defensively, they'll lose. But Sale's defence is really good. It's going to be a really tough test for Bristol to get through that. But I just think the tactics of Lamb and the Worcester defence coach coming in, it was confirmed yesterday when I'm recording this, coming into the team. And Sale have to get Jean-Luc Dupré and Dan Dupré, all their 4-pack running well. They've got to hit the defensive shift. John Ross has got to hit that over the gain line. They've got to get Rob Dupré quick ball to get players for like Denny Solomona, Brian McGuigan, Marlon Yard, Simon Hammersley in the back line. If they can get those ticking over, it will be a really close game and it will be an explosive, fiery attacking game that I really like. But I think at the moment Bristol will go through because just their more attacking game plan. My final at Twickenham Stadium will be Exeter Chiefs versus Bristol Bears. And my winners are going to come out, not telling you yet. I do think it'll be a close fair. If Bristol can get out defensively, it will be it's more tougher to choose from, but I'm going to go Exeter Chiefs. Exeter are so good defensively. They know what they want. They will show that force, but if Bristol, you can do this, you can get your line out sorted, it's going to be you'll be much in the battle. If you don't sort their line out and you're lack defensively, you're going to lose the battle easily because they know they've beaten you a couple of times, but you've beaten them at Sandy Park. So just remember that. So there is bite to tail. We'll find out. They've got to play each other in the Premiership, and then I think if whoever loses that will win the Premiership in the game coming up. Okay. And I hope you liked the video. Please go and subscribe that down there. Give a like up. Share your comments, and I'll be happy to see you in the next video. Cheers.